Hello, everybody, and welcome to our webinar, the intro webinar for getting in touch with Marketizator and to understand how to use it in order to gain more conversions from your current traffic. I'm Valentin Radu. I'm the CEO of Marketizator. This is my living room because here in Romania it's basically 10 p.m. So hopefully my kids are not going to wake up so that they can annoy us in any manner. Okay, so let's get on with this. I'm going to give you access to my screen right now. So let's get to the platform. So I'm going to use a demo account so that you can see everything like I'm that's funny. So I need to upgrade my plan. Yeah, I'm going to use this this website. Just a second, because I have some technical problems, so that I can know if everybody can hear me. I need some feedback. So yeah. So the things are like that. So you have here the backend. So in order to use Marketizator at his best, you need to understand that there's three main components which are allowing you to use it. So there's the A/B testing part, which, for example, is here. You go to experiments and then to A/B testing. Then you have the web personalization, which is here, and also there are the surveys. So I'm going to start with the A/B testing. So for instance, I'm going to load the eBay's website. I'm just going to put it, you are going to put it as well as I did. Then the first thing, you have the pages involved. So if you want to do A/B testing for various web pages, like the website has a product page, so you need to see also the product page. You need to hit all the web pages which have the products named with C, or all the category pages. You can just select here all the pages are excluded, and the URL contains, for example, I don't know, laptops. So then you'll hit all the web pages from the website which are containing laptops in the URL. So after you select the pages that you want to hit with your variations, you go to control and then you select another variation. So my help is saying that everything works fine. So that's why I was kind of delayed. So you select here a new variation. Suddenly you have this editor, this magic editor that allows you to select things and to add things and to do other variations. For example, I would like to see if having this slider on my website is helping, removing this is actually helping me to convert more. So my assumption, my hypothesis is that removing it is going to have allow me to have other space. Just a second to select all the container. So my assumption is that removing it allows me to have a bigger space, so that I can hit my visitors with different products. Instead of putting their attention on a single product, I'm going to put here the today's featured collections. Or I can put here, I can select an element and I can adjust anything, like big motors, yeah? So I'm saving, and suddenly, like magic, without having to code or to go to my programmer, this is changing here. So other things that you can do with the editor is move elements. Yeah, you select an element and you move it, you adjust it, you switch things, or you can add other things, like you can insert content like images or text or HTML code or anything. So after you have this variation, you select it and you simply name it Big Motors, yeah? And after you do this, you go to target and frequency. So let's say you have your variation. If you don't want to use the editor, for example, you can redirect your visitors to a specific URL for having this homepage or another landing page to see how that converts versus the control version. The control version means the original version. It's like in the medicine, you know, you are giving to a certain to some patients you are giving them a medicine, and to other you are not giving them at all, and you want to see which if their health state is improving or not. Then you have the target and frequencies. Here you select the segments. A segment means a group of people which are having the same characteristic. Like you have the visitors which are only new, the visitors which are coming from social media, the interested visitor, for example, which are which saw more than 10 page views in the current session. But you can build your own segments. Our segmentation engine has more than 30 data points that you can use or mix so that you can specifically address some visitors. So you can use the referral type, which can be direct, paid, or organic, so that you can have a version for the ones which are coming from paid AdWords, for example, and a version for all the other ones. Or you can adjust the website according to the weather temperature. So our APIs is getting the weather conditions from the IP of the visitor, and you can use them. You can hit only the visitors which are coming from cities where the temperature is below 5 degrees, for example. Or you can use the region, the city, the country, or other conditions to hit only the visitors which are coming from London, for example, and or these operators are important, so you should pay attention on them. So or means either from the London, either from a city where the weather is below 5 degrees, but and means from London only the ones which are having a weather condition where the temperature is below 5 degrees. So let's say here we are going to name it London below 5 degrees, and you simply create it. Then you select it, and then you select the device type, like all devices, the desktop, only the mobile, or in this manner you'll be able to address only the visitors based on their device. Here is the exclusivity tab. So if you select this checkbox, that means you are going to address only the visitors from which are seeing this experiment. So you don't show to the same visitor two kinds of experiments, so that you can be sure that you don't have to affect them in two ways, in different manners, or to annoy them with your experiments, seeing one time a green button and the second time a blue button, for example. After you select this target, you go to traffic allocation. So here you have the control version, and you have either you have 100% visitors included, and you can play with this slider. My suggestion is at the beginning to use 50-50, and then you can even change the amount of traffic that you allocate on control and variation 2 or 3. I'm going to delete this to have only 2. So then you have the goals. A goal means some specific action that you are following with your experiment. So if you want the visitors to complete a sale, you select this. If you want to complete, I don't know, to register for the newsletter, and that's a page view that you have thank you for subscribing page view, you put it here and you name it, I don't know, newsletter subscribers. And in this manner you have another URL, and here you have www.ebay.com/newsletter, for example. You've got the message, and you simply save it. If you want to do a custom goal, you can do this, but you'll need some small help from your programming developer team. So that's with the goals. You'll be able to track, and you'll be able to see later how those things are varying through time. Then you have the schedule, so you have it only for 1 week, 1 month, or from today till tomorrow only. So afterwards you select, you can exclude some days, you can put it only on the weekends, only on the night, only between 11 and whatever. Yeah, and at the end you simply name it. So it's a very simple way to do it. A/B testing experiment 1. Yeah, and you create it. After you create it, you'll see it here, and you'll be able to see how these things are varying through time. So you'll have some statistics about the control version, about how many views, what results, what conversion rate, how many conversions, and what's the chance to win for the second the variation that you've built. I'm going to switch just a moment so that I can go to the other kind of experiments. If you have any question, feel free to send me. What do you have to keep in mind is that A/B testing is about adjusting things for getting a result. So you don't just play with it like, let's move this, let's move that. You are coming with a hypothesis based on either the quantitative data that you have in analytics, either the qualitative data that you have from surveys. So you have some assumptions that you'll test with A/B testing. If you are doing either way, you are going to just play around with the tool. You can discover things, but it's much more better when you are beginning with the end in mind. One of my favorite writers is Stephen Covey, and that's a very good principle. In order to get somewhere, you need to know where you are getting to. So begin with the end in mind. Another thing is to keep in mind that A/B testing is also about a certain number of visitors, so that you can validate your assumptions. So if you don't have enough traffic, you're not going to have a statistical significant result. So let's move on to the web personalization. So let's presume you've did all that, and that's the beauty of our platform, because it has free tools under the same roof. So you did A/B testing with the content, but you can do also this kind of interaction with the visitor. So not letting him only go there in a passive way and not interfering with him. So according to the step of the funnel, a funnel means the journey that the visitor has to do from being a visitor to being a shopper and a buyer, and then a fan, a raging fan, raving fan of your website. So the web personalization allows you to interact with the visitors on specific moments, and those moments are either on load or on a specific page. So for example, for the new visitors, you can put a welcome screen saying, hello, welcome to our website, these are our point of difference. Or for the visitors which are getting out of your on exit intent, you can say, hey, where are you going? We are giving you this special offer. Or on scroll, when you see the visitor is really engaging, you can show them a specific message. And let's move on. I'm going to select on exit, and then I'm going to put it only on the all the pages are excluded, means that you don't have any page. And here you can say like URL contains shopping cart, let's say step 1, yeah. So only for the visitors which are on a shopping cart or on a form, if you are doing lead generation, you are going to address them with a variation. So a variation means basically a creative, yeah, a piece of content of a model that you can use. So let's get this pop-up, for example. So you have, let's presume you have a fashion. Here you have many templates that you can play with. So you have this template, and you can use it. You can switch the image, and or you can change the text. Like you can put a testimonial, like I am very pleased about this website, and you put here the name and the city. So the city is going to be automatically the city of the visitor. So that means relevant information for him. Or you can put something like, because you are from the city, we have a special offer for you. Yeah. So just a second, because I've jumped to another area. Or you can use other kind of variables so that you can dynamically use data that you have about the visitors in order to become relevant for his experience. So you can put the temperature. For example, there are minus I don't know, 10 degrees outside. Stay home, we are going to deliver it for you. Stay home, there are, I don't know, outside. Will deliver for you. So for example, besides putting vouchers and anything there, you can play with this kind of approach, which is using the context in order to help the visitor finish the action, the conversion. After you've did all this, you can simply, I don't know, stay home. You can give it a name. You can put the close button visible or not. You can use an overlayer, which can have overlayer means the background. Yeah, you can use different opacity. You can select it to appear after directly in that millisecond that the visitor tries to navigate away. That means his mouse is trying to get away from this area, and then to disappear, I don't know, after 60 seconds, or how you prefer. Then you have also the CSS if you want to adjust it however you want. Then you select it to see the preview, and we are going to see a preview as well. So this is going to look like this with that awkward blue that I've selected. Yeah. So if the visitor tries to get away, they are going to get that message on the cart page. So in this manner, you can re-engage the visitors, and you can give them a reason to complete the order. And then you select it. You go to targeting. It's the same thing like the segments. So you select only the visitors which are from a specific city or area, or if they are from London or from everywhere, if the temperature is below 10 degrees. You select the traffic. If you are doing on exit, it's better to have it on, I don't know, 50% of them or all of them. and to change here because the control is not going to be useful. So the control means the visitors which are navigating away for this kind of experiment. Here are the goals as well. So pretty much the flow is the same as in the A/B testing. You select the schedule from today to, I don't know, in a week. You put here those things. A difference is here, and I forgot to show you, is the frequency. So if you are going to use those pop-ups, you don't want to be very annoying. So you would like to say, okay, for the first time visitors, you can give them a voucher. Hey, welcome to our website. Get this voucher. Is one-time shot only. You can also insert something like I don't know. I'm going to introduce it here. You can also insert something like a countdown timer, like in hours, days, minutes. So you have, I don't know, 3 minutes and it's going to be automatically displayed based on your settings. So you have 2 minutes to complete an order and you'll get this discount. Or you can play however you prefer with this kind of creatives. So at the end, you simply do the scheduling and you name it like stay home 5 degrees Celsius. Yeah. So you create it, and afterwards you can see how the statistics are looking. You will be able to see also the revenue per visitor, the total revenue, and many other interesting things. And I'm going to jump to the last part of the platform. So those are the surveys. So for example, you've did all that, but you don't know what are the barriers the visitors have to complete a purchase, for example. So in the same moment, like for the visitors which made it to the shopping cart with something, you can launch this kind of surveys. And the beauty of the surveys is that there aren't the common surveys, like you simply ask question and you get answers. You can do another thing, like something what best describes you, and you say it, I don't know, man, woman. You can do some, I don't know, manager or any kind of buyer persona, or you can ask something like have you found what you were looking for, so that you can say to them different things if they found something or not. So you have the logic branching. So if the visitor said no, you can ask them what product do you want to find. So then you give them a small text answer, and suddenly you have information about the bouncing visitors. Yeah. More than that, if you want, you can put a question like what made you abandon the purchase. I have this in my browser. So if you are asking this, you can put something like unique choices, like with radio buttons, like the price, the delivery time, the, I don't know, technical problems, and or you can put simply another response, like other reason. So if you are getting to here and you have a problem with the price, you can do more than simply finding those things. You can treat this objection in real time with a personalization experiment. So let's presume here you have a voucher code instead of the same-day delivery pop-up or this welcome, and you simply give, if you have first-time visitors which haven't completed an order, you find out that they weren't completing because of the price, but you would like to onboard the visitors and the first-time visitors and to get a deal done. So you can address that objection with a voucher. If it's the delivery time, you can either trigger another experiment which is handling that objection, either you can redirect to an URL where you have, like, I don't know, if we are not delivering in 24 hours, you have a 10% discount on your next order, or you can do another commercial approach so that you can convince the visitors to finish the order right away. So that's a very powerful thing, because it allows you to do something like an IVR, interactive voice responding, but online, so that you can treat the objections of the visitors which were at the cashier's desk with your products but didn't complete the order. So that's the beauty of this. And then you have the lead collector, which could be enabled. So here you can also put something like, I don't know, your brand, or another, hey, thank you for being here. You can add many fields if you want. If you want to request them other things, you either send each new lead to a specific email, either you put it on, you send them through a webhook, which means a small integration, technical integration. So afterwards, you have the design. So you have the triggering methods like onload, on exit, or on scroll. You have some themes that you can play with, or you can build your own theme, or you can use your CSS theme if you are more advanced. But from my experience, just be sure that you have, if it's pink on your website, it should be pink here. If it's, I don't know, orange, you can change it and put it here as well, so that it can respect the color scheme of your website. And also you can do something like on the design, you can play with the text, like you can put a header with your logo, you can use your HTML, you can put here an invite to get visitors to respond. But my suggestion is not to put anything, to jump directly to the first question, because people are eager to respond and to interact. So that's the beauty of this tool from our platform. So here you have also the next question, whatever. Here you have the privacy content, if you want to put it here. At the end you have a thank you message, which could be as well an HTML or designed, and here is the intro and the header. Afterwards, you have the segmentation, which is pretty much the same as in the other parts, like only for the visitors which are coming from London or from AdWords, if you want to address them differently. You make it exclusive, not to push them a voucher code on web personalization and a survey, so that you can mix their head up. You have the pages which are included, only the pages X, Y, or Z. So you have the same things, like URL contains or not contains, starts with or regex, and the scheduling is the same, and the settings could be the same. So at the end you simply name like survey X, and you set the status. And I haven't selected any kind of visitor, so the system is not allowing me to save it. So pretty much that's with the platform. So this is it was an intro webinar, so that you can find how to do it. It's not about testing ideas, but I can assure you that if you're starting to play with the tool, you are going to get many ideas about how to use it. You also have our blog. You also can send me an email to hi@marketizator.com, and I can give you ideas for your website. But what you need to do to change your I don't know, conversion rate is to switch from not doing things to doing things and testing and changing things on your website and on your approach. If you have any kind of questions, I'm eager to respond to them. Here is me again, and my living room as well. So please send any kind of message and questions to me. So I'm going to so you have here some information like I have some questions from Jason Bradley. How do you determine which experiment should be shown when two different experiments showed to the same customer? So you have here at if those could be shown to different customers, you can determine the priority, which could be random, or you can determine which one is the most important. So in order to do it, you should have your code, but I'm in a demo account, so it's really easy. You simply select it and you do it. If you want, you can send me an email, or I can you can use our help section to do this. So if you are showing to everybody, let's say you have all the visitors included, if you want to show priority this experiment instead of that, you simply put it upwards, so you have some arrows to select it. So please send me any kind of message in order to win an audit from our team of conversion rate optimizers. So the best question is going to have this audit for his website. Or if you have particular questions, please send them here. So I've sent you a message so that I can be sure that this is kind of working. Okay, so if there aren't any questions, I'm going to put you some questions. So for example, how interesting this platform is to you? So very so and so, not at all. So I'm going to just start this poll, and you are going to see it publicly. Yeah. So you can answer things. Okay, so Andre is going to be using it on his website, and he gave us a website. I'm going to take a look right now. So it's a website about antiquities. Yeah, antiques are green. Okay, so it's an e-commerce website. So I'm going to give you some testing ideas after this hangout. So if anyone wants to get some small audits, you should put here your website. So let me share the screen so that we can all look at Andre's website. Okay. So here it is. So my first suggestion is that all those things are really annoying and there aren't so giving too much value. So you could test how important those are in terms of conversion rate. Here as well, you have too much design. I mean, my first impression is that it's very noisy. Also, the slider, you are showing many things, but maybe people are interested to see how they're what kind of antiques do you have here. So another thing is that maybe this is way too big. Maybe you can try a smaller one. About the order process, so you have if you want to see details here, you should go downwards, so it's not in the first screen. Also this could be important for visitors from other websites, but from other countries. But here you may show it only for the visitors which are coming from a different country than yours. More than this, you could put your phone here if you know people are closing the deals with the by phone. You could put here like order by phone. These I don't think are really valuable here because you want to sell the products, not to be shared, I believe, in this state. So here is the most important button. You can play with the colors, because the green color, which is showing that the product is in stock, is really important, because you have things about that's certainty for them. You know, the green color is like, okay, it's on the stock, I can go further. So it's okay for the visitors to go further. Another things to test are let's say about this. Yeah, so this is working properly, but what happens if I want to close this? Yeah, it's a button, but it's underneath here. Maybe you can put it up there as well. So then if you want to add it to cart, nothing happens. So you should put here, if you are using this Ajax and this effect, you could put here near the cart something that's there, because I wasn't paying attention in those microseconds. I couldn't see that I can it's up there, the cart page. Most of the websites are having it here. So if you want to order it so that I can finish, so you are asking many things like the email, the name, the surname, the phone, everything. So you could put an express checkout here, because it's much more easier like this, and not using the two columns, for example, because people are more acquainted with the Facebook stream. Like, you should scroll down to see things not on the left and the right, which is pretty much annoying for the eye. So here I think this is that's a mistake here. Contact our account. So here you should put for the new visitors, for returning, for new customers, returning customers. It could be very easily, instead of asking for, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20 fields. It's pretty disarming for the visitor. So pretty much that's it, Andre, with the audit for you. Okay, so yeah, it can be implemented on this platform. Yeah, it can be implemented on any kind of platform. So basically, you don't have to care about the back end of the website, because it can work in any kind of website, because we are changing the front end, the HTML. We are not changing the data behind. So that's the beauty, because you can install it, as you've seen, maybe with a single JavaScript. Okay, so Adrian has another website, and I think this is going to be the last one, so that I cannot stay. I don't want to keep it too much, so I'm going to analyze this website as well, which it's about jewelry. So you have jewelry here, but you don't have any kind of text like what's your USP? Why should I choose you? Because here you have only the menu and you don't have any prices, but my expectation is to see some prices in this slider. So maybe you can put something, I don't know, here you have some text, but here are, I don't know, starting from, or the best materials, or what's your point of difference. Here I would need to see it in a snapshot. Another thing is that you have the catalog here. You may want to change this to see how this can work. Like this necklace, I want to see details first, not buy it directly as you intend me to do. So there are some steps in any funnel. So first you need to see the thing, and then you need to get acquainted with, and then you can go to the cash to buy it. So you need to see how this works for you. So I would change this button, which as a matter of fact is not working, or maybe it's not working for me. Yeah, it's working only if you are clicking in Mozilla and Mac OS. It's only if you are clicking on the picture instead of the button. So here this code is not at all important for me. Maybe you have phone orders which are important, but you can use another color, like small gray stuff, and when the people are calling, you can you give me the products code, and it's below the images. Okay, these are what do you want me to do, to add to basket or to put it in the wish list? Because you should have a single option, which is the most important. Like this could be gray, for example, because it's important but not so important, and this could be the big green button which says, okay, buy it right now. If you don't have opinions, that's not so good to show 0 reviews. Like it's better not to show reviews if you don't have them. About the images, I think it's okay to have this kind of zoom, but it's not showing you the big view. Oh yeah, it is, but I couldn't notice. Yeah, I think it's a good gallery afterwards. Okay, so if I'm going to add to cart, the same problem. So it changed something here, like that's a product. Here is not so prominent, like see the cart or order. So maybe you can put some buttons, because buttons are convincing me to click them, not like those small text. Okay, so I have the new clients or the existing clients. Here you could order without an account. That's okay. But if I'm ordering without an account, you are still asking for lots of things like the postal code and anything. Maybe you can just ask for the name, not the surname, the name, and the email or the phone, and you can get the address. Because you are putting this phone number, I presume that you would like the customers to give you their phone numbers, and you would like to close directly by phone. Okay, so pretty much here you can put some testimonials instead of this Facebook, or to test if this Facebook is actually helping you to convert or not. Also, I don't know, I can't remember what I've ordered. Okay, I'm not a girl and I'm not wearing jewelry, but maybe it's a good thing that place the order for whatever and a small link, so that you can see again what you've decided to buy. So I hope that that helps. Okay, guys. So pretty much that's it with our webinar. Thanks a lot for attending. Feel free to send us any emails to hi@marketizator.com and to ask us anything. And till next time, when we are going to go deeper with our understanding about conversion rate optimization, have some tremendous days that you'll always remember. Thanks a lot. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.